Yo, YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Eli. Got top 8 Nashville States here with your boy Dillon Hodes.
What's up? ARG, I got my invite to whatever the ARG championship is, first actual big top. So I played Paleozoic 60 card.
How'd it do for you?
It worked like a dream. Deck's like super fun, super good, and super funny too. If you want to get right into it, I'll start with the main deck.
Let's get into it then.
So it's 60 cards because I didn't really like to deal with other lawn mowing decks. This deck doesn't care if it resolves lawn mowing or not. So we'll start with monsters.
Okay.
3 swap, 3 dupe, 2 Ronin, standard.
That's standard.
And then I play 3 backjack and 1 mathematician. These cards are, this is gross because you can send off any frog with it. And this is especially gross because you get to stack your deck. I stacked grass like twice, and I stacked Card of Demise like I don't even know how many times with this card. He banishes himself to mill a card off the top of your deck. And if it's a normal trap, you can set it and activate it that turn. So it really just lets you forward your plays more.
This guy's pretty good.
Spells. 3 desires. 3 grass. I don't care about resolving this card, but it's nice when I do. I resolved it twice, and it won me every time I resolved it, except for the times I resolved it against 60 card decks, and I milled like 2. Still wanted to.
2 is better than 0.
2 is better than 0. 3 card demise. This card was the realest shit today. This was so good today. I can't even begin to describe how amazing it was. Every time I resolved it, I managed to get all the resources back I needed and Foolish Burial because I wanted to send them to the graveyard.
Nice.
So onto the traps. We have a lot of those. You set those up for me, thanks. 3 Paleozoic MST, 3 Paleozoic Canadia, who's Book of Moon, 3 Paleozoic Comicut, 3 Paleozoic Foolish Burial with Belongings. These guys are just your standard Paleos. This should be at 2 or 1, but you're playing a. I'm playing a 60 card deck, so I like to see cards get sent to the graveyard. If you've been living under a rock and you don't know what Paleos do, basically every time you activate a trap card, you get to summon one of these little bitches from your graveyard, and they are level 2 Aqua type monsters, so you just use it to summon Toad.
Awesome.
It's just so good, really broken. You play 2 Leoncalia. This card was great because every time I banished 2 Ronins with Desires, I'd resolve this and get it back. And then I play 1 Pikaya because it's nice to see that guy, because he just lets you draw. Onto the standard traps. 3D Barrier, this is staple. 3 Strike, this is staple. 3 Lost Wind, this card's retarded and should be banned. You basically, if your opponent summons,
Fiendish Chain.
It's Fiendish Chain that doesn't target. Actually, it does target.
Does it?
Yeah, and it's reusable. So their attack is halved, effects negated forever, and then if your opponent summons a monster from the extra deck, you can set it from the graveyard to the field, and then it's banished when it's done. So it's really nuts. 3 Fiend Grieving. This card was the nuts today as well. I put back, like, I played against Invoked, I think round 4, and he activated Invocation. And I played Fiend Griefing, and I sent back his light target in his graveyard, and he couldn't do anything. And I got to mill a backjack off of it too. So it's really nuts. Reckless Greed. This card's bad unless you open multiples of it. You just like to draw. 2 Storming Mirror Force and 2 regular Mirror Force. I like this a little better, but this is really good too. Especially if you stack it with backjack, because then your opponent doesn't attack, because they don't want to deal with it. 2 Aboku, because it's good. You don't want to die. And then Compulse and Torrential. This worked okay. I use it for backjack. I might cut it, but really in the future I'm just gonna play Zoo. Zoo Paleo.
Zoo Paleo, y'all like got the scoop here.
Kagetsuchi's awesome. So you want do you want a side or extra?
We're gonna do extra.
Alright, extra. So for the extra deck, this guy, I don't know why we play him. He's like the worst card in the deck. You never summon him. He's trash. You really only go into Toad if you're desperate for resources. Other than that, he's, I don't know. Paleozoic Opabinia, second worst card in the deck. You don't ever want to summon this. If you summon this and like, what's the purpose of searching any trap card in the deck and being able to activate it the turn it's set? Obviously, you know, that's sarcasm. These are the best cards in the deck. I didn't even have to say it. They're broken. They're what make the deck the deck. But actually, my favorite Paleo and the best card in the extra deck actually is Animal Alcaris. And I have actually every time I resolve this guy, I actually won the game because he just puts on so much pressure and obscenity onto your opponent, and it's crazy what he does. He just lets you gain resources. 2 Sky Cavalry Centario. I think he's cool. I just like to stall. By putting him in defense and waiting.
Stall
so
tactics.
He's cool. Stall tactics if I don't draw onto grass, but it's not what I care. Downer, this is actually the worst card in the extra deck. Crumble Logos, also bad. Digesto Phoenix and Cat Shark are used for OT case. They're pretty cool, I guess. And Stardust Dragon, because Starlight Road's a good card.
Moving to the side deck.
Side deck, yeah. 3 Ghost Reaper. This was for the mirror, but I didn't see it. I really hate the mirror match, so it's bad. Raigeki and Dark Holes. This was for Danko. I only drew it once against Danko. I'm sad. It was bad. 3 Twisters, because I don't even know why I played this card, but it was good sometimes. It was good against Clifforts, which was my round 1. Clifforts was round 1.
Pendulums.
Starlight Road. This card was absolutely disgusting. Because I played Infernoids, and I held this since for hand 1 till the first hand, and then he summons Deviati and says activate effects. I never flipped a card so fast in my whole life. I have never flipped a card so fast in my whole life. And he couldn't do anything after that because I had all the resources in the world left. And then this was the spicy one today. Non-fusion area. And I sided this in against Metal Foes and Invoked, although I didn't see any Metal Foes. This totally locks out Invoked from playing. It's so funny. Really just one of the best and cheapest side cards. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the profile.
What were your rounds?
Oh, my rounds. Round 1 I played Cliffort, 2-0. Round 2 I played I think it was an Infernoid deck, and I lost in time because time. Round 3 I played Invoked, Artifact Eidolons. I sided in that and killed it. Round 4 I played against Infernoids because it was another one, but that was the guy I beat because I out-resourced him. Starlight Road's broken card. And then round 5 I played Blue Eyes and lost. And then top 8 I lost to Invoked because I was stupid.
Right, that's all you got for us?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, YouTube. We're going to wrap it up.
Thanks for the profile.